You can't stop it?
I don't know. It would come at a price. To you and your way of life.
But we can change. You know that now. Please. Please, just give us a chance.
I'll try. I must get back to the city.
Hello everyone, I'm Anna, your cinephile host. When the power on Earth goes off completely, doesn't the image look like the recent lockdown in a lot of countries? Nothing moves. And in the present situation, it is still highly possible that we are going to be exterminated by the COVID-19 pandemic. The day the Earth stood still tells us how we must change to save the Earth and our lives. In the movie, Keanu Reeves' character plans to destroy mankind to save the Earth, and Jennifer Connelly saves our lives. She acts as an astrobiologist and is summoned to provide her professional recommendation before an outer space object hits the Earth in 78 minutes.
Can we launch a missile to intercept it?
The military is attempting to do just that. In fact, they may launch several. But given the speed at which this object is moving, our chances of success are slim at best.
Why don't they evacuate the area?
We simply do not have enough time. The affected area contains some 8 million inhabitants. The best we can do is to plan for the aftermath.
How long do we have?
78 minutes.
But the outer space object didn't hit Earth. Instead, it slows down and sends a human-like man to talk with mankind. But in the chaos, the alien is shot and hurt. After the rescue, it turns out to be a human. He wants to talk with the leaders of Earth, but the US defense minister overreacts to the speculation that the advanced civilization would eliminate us.
As a rule, the less advanced civilization is either exterminated or enslaved. Unfortunately, in this case, the less advanced civilization is us.
This is representative of an extraterrestrial civilization. This is the most important discovery in the history of mankind.
It may well be the last discovery in the history of mankind. We need to know what they're planning, and we need to know now.
So you want to drug him? Interrogate him? I'm sorry, we won't do that. You understand?
I understand completely.
Unexpectedly, Dr. Helen Benson, that's Jennifer Connelly, voluntarily drugs the alien, that's Keanu Reeves. But in fact, she uses alkaline water to replace the drug, and the alien escapes amid the interrogation. He easily finds Helen, and she helps him to find his people who've been hiding on Earth for 70 years. The old man blames humankind for not being a reasonable race. Any attempt to intercede with humans would be futile, and humans won't change. However, the alien spy loves humans.
You can't stay here.
I can, and I will.
If you stay, you'll die.
I know. This is my home now.
You yourself called them a destructive race.
That's true. But still, there is another side. You see, I love them.
The old man finds that humans would sympathize with the weaker and have compassion for the inferiors. Humans have love, not only hostility. And Keanu Reeves finds the truth himself later. However, the alien activates the destruction process before he acknowledges the possibility that humans would change. When Helen and the alien see the process is ongoing, Helen asks him to give humans a chance to change and do something to help mankind evolve.
You can't stop it?
I don't know. It would come at a price. To you and your way of life.
But we can change. You know that now. Please. Please, just give us a chance.
I'll try. I must get back to the city.
The alien goes back to the New York City central part where the sphere, the control center of destruction, is located. The destruction ruins everything on Earth with a swarm of winged, insect-like nanomachines that self-replicate as they consume every man-made object in their path. The swarm is just like a coronavirus that devours everything, but at the same time, the alien finds things are changing.
Your professor was right. At the precipice, we change.
So he fights to make his way out to reach the sphere and successfully deactivate the destruction process. After, the electricity on Earth all goes off. Nothing moves, but humans are still alive. The alien disappears and the sphere lifts into the universe and leaves humans to make up for the wound we made on Earth ourselves. Fortunately, we are still alive after the pandemic hit all over the world. The only chance left for us is to change our attitude toward our planet, to change our way of living with other creatures, to change our mindset for power over different races, nations, cultures, religions, languages, and anything or anyone who disagrees with us. I hope you appreciate the meaning of the movie as it applies to our future. I'm Anna. You can find more Cinephile episodes on Funday website. See you there.
You finished your homework?
Yes, you just killed me.
Good. Now that you're dead, you can shut that off and come down for dinner.
Did you order pepperoni tonight?
Nope. Are these clean?
Yeah.
We've had pizza twice this week, so made you a proper meal tonight with vegetables.
Vegetables? Ew. Stop being such a stepmom.
Where'd you get this?
It was Dad's.